Do you hear it only in your left ear, or you hear it in both?
Actually, I only hear it in my right.
I hear your voice in my right ear, but me talking in my left.
Oh, that's interesting. I have the opposite. Mine in my left and you in my
Well,
right.
that's because your headphones are switched.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting a podcast.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought it'd be really cool to have you on.
Mm-hmm.
And I've listened to hundreds of podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never heard anyone talk to their kids about their journey through quitting drinking. And I thought it'd be interesting to have you on. And I thought I'd grab you since I know you're so busy. You're home from college.
Busy but not busy. Busy with schoolwork and, other things.
All right. So I'm here with my son, Mikey. Do they still call you Mikey at school?
It's more Mike now as the years go on, but I would say Mikey is still.
So no Michael. We thought everyone was going to call you Michael when you were born.
I have no intention with that, but if it comes down to it, I'll still respond to it.
Mikey is named after his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Legend.
So are you loving school? Are you happy there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I love Jacksonville. So much fun.
Oh, good.
Having a good time with the boys.
And you're in a fraternity.
Sorry, I keep going in and out of the microphone.
That's okay. We'll figure this thing out. And you're having fun. You're loving your fraternity. And life is good. Yeah,
it's awesome. It's just... everybody thinks it's just like sorority girls and beer and, all of that. But, if you just... it sounded like the dogs were like barking or something.
Yeah, this isn't the most ideal setup for a podcast. We're sitting in the kitchen, so hopefully there's not too much echoing going on. So like
Sorry,
I said,
what was the question again?
I've never heard anyone interview their kids on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And you have been so supportive of me, and you've been so proud of me in quitting alcohol.
Of course.
And I just thank you for that, first of all.
Of course, Mama.
And I'm just so proud how you go about not having any shame in telling other people, yeah, my mom doesn't drink. Or even you've been approached by people who have said, hey, I hear your mom's sober. What's that like? Or what happened? And you're very open.
Totally.
And that's really unusual because so many kids are ashamed or embarrassed, or maybe they're angry and they're just keeping it in. How do you feel about that?
It also depends like how you grow up, like in my eyes, like we've always been having an open house, and just like the way that you talk to people, or the way that you or dad talks to people, you know what I mean? It's just like you guys are very open to people, but you guys are very secretive at the same time. You're open about certain things. And I feel like a lot of kids aren't. I'm more like you guys, in the sense that like other kids are more like closed off because they don't have somebody around them kind of talking like that, or in a sense that like maybe they just don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of open communication in the house.
Like I'm just a social person, and I feel like I kind of think like the most positive way about it is like if you talk about it, like people are gonna hear it, and then people are gonna be asking questions, and people say stuff at the right time if you tell them that your experience at the right time, or so it all can add up, and just
being
it could
honest.
touch more than just one person, because then 8 people could know about it, 100 people could know about it, and 100 people tell 100 people. It's just like a multiplying effect that if you literally just say...
Just for being honest.
Yeah.
Just being authentic and real.
Totally, yeah. I'm just meaning like, if you're just like, hey, my mom struggled before, like, people are like, what do you mean struggled? And it's like, you kind of go down the path of like, oh, well, like, this is how I kind of grew up, and it's like, oh, I grew up the same way, but like,
why are you talking about it?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's so cool. Well, and you have such a big heart.
And if you weren't like very open about it, and you were like ashamed of it or embarrassed, I would never put that out there, because that's your information,
That's
like,
so true.
There's so many people that like their kids don't really know how to react because, you look up to your parent, and your parent's not really reacting because they're embarrassed, You never really show your kid a sign of embarrassment, you know, unless somebody like yells at your parent. That's the only time like you're
Yeah.
embarrassed of your, you know, looking up to your parents.
And why do you think it is that a lot of kids don't, like you and your sister were pretty vocal to me when I had too much or I was hungover the next day. You know, you guys would make comments to me. And I feel like a lot of kids don't say that to their parents. And I've heard that it can be because they love their parents and their parents are saying they love doing it, but then they don't love watching their parents like that. Why do you think a lot of kids maybe don't say anything to their parents?
That's tough. I don't really know like the complete answer to that, but I feel like a lot of kids are scared, you know, that like, you know, if you get a spanking when you're young, you know, you're scared to say something, you're scared to talk back again, you know, because you know you're going to get another spanking.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like, why am I going to tell my mom to stop drinking if
She's the adult
she's just
and-
going to do this? I just, you know, I don't quit, you know, so I just kept saying it, you know, I kept telling
Yeah.
you to stop and like telling you I don't like it, telling you how I felt, not just based on like, honestly, just like after you did get sober, you know, and then like what happened in quarantine and you going back and all that. I don't know if people on the podcast really don't know about that.
Well,
you can
I'll-
cut this
I'll
all out.
kinda-
I don't really care. But
No,
I'm
it's
just
okay.
I'm just saying
I'll just
like,
fill in. So I had stopped drinking for a year in 2018, and then I went back to drinking right before COVID, and I kind of went back casually. I was really just drinking on occasion. I wasn't really drinking that much, and then COVID hit, and we're all home, and there's virtual school, and there's a lot of stress. And so you would take us out every night on boat rides, and then I just started drinking again, and I was drinking almost every night because we didn't have anything going on the next day, and it was just easy.
Yeah.
You know. And
I just knew like
you were
as
really
soon as-
around more
as soon as
to
it,
see that.
As soon as it like went back or like you went back to drinking, I could see it in you and I just knew and just like, you know me, like I pray a lot and I'm really close with Jesus and my faith and our relationship. But no matter what, you know, I can see it, and from my point of view, it doesn't take two people to see it. You know, if you know your mom, you know your mom. You know, like
Oh, yeah, you're in
I
touch.
mean,
Well, and
I
especially
wouldn't
we
be
have such a
staying here
close
without my mom.
bond.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
and we're so close that I'm glad you and your sister felt open enough to tell me.
yeah, then basically I just realized again that like, all right, now I'm older. Now she really doesn't want to listen to me because I'm really a pain in the ass, you know? So,
But-
well, just like it just made me want to just stay more active and just be more healthy and, you know, all that stuff, which, I mean, now you still make me more healthy, but I'm saying like,
Yeah,
okay, like this is what I learned to not do, you know, to be like that. And when I'm older, I want to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So it's like, it was kind of a fine line. And then once I kind of told Dad was like, no, you're fine. Like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, kind of just kicked it to the side because, you know, of course, Dad's going to have your side over mine any day of the week. Yeah, then it kind of took like 3 or 4 times. And then Dad was just like, okay, you know what? Like, if you really keep saying it like that and you really care this much, then like, let's say something. And then I kind of just like went up to you and I told you, I was like, you just like, this has got to stop, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then you didn't really understand, of course, like,
Yeah.
you don't know you have a problem until you got a problem, you know, like,
Right.
like,
Well,
like you
especially
said.
towards the end there.
know?
But I mean, prior
But
to
then-
like the last year of my drinking,
Yeah. I mean, I would
For
say
the most
like
part,
a
I was-
week after that, you like were like, oh shit,
yeah.
okay, I got a problem. And then that's when you started getting help. And then, you
And
know,
when you say it was really only a problem when I drank, because otherwise I was really doing everything for you guys.
Yeah.
I was working, you know,
Oh, yeah.
volunteering at the school.
Constant.
I took you guys to all your sports. We did so many fun things with you
Oh, yeah.
growing up. I mean, it was like, what's next? What can we do next?
yeah.
How can we have more fun? And
so blessed.
more, which isn't always great either looking back.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the most part, you had a great life, 2 present parents, and then there was always just kind of that one thing that
Yeah.
kept getting in the way of me really fully showing up. Wouldn't you say that was really the gist of it?
Yeah.
And so now I'm sober, 3.5
Mm-hmm.
years, and did you think I was going to actually stop?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then how would you say?
I never saw it like being like, okay, she's gonna go back to it. Because, like, once you did it for a year, I was like, you can do it for a lot fucking longer than a year if you can do it for that long.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a short period of time. Don't get me wrong. A year's not that long. But if you could do a year, you could do a lot longer, you know?
Yeah.
Because what do they say? Like, after a year, you don't even, like, I mean,
Yeah, you typically
quarantine
don't
hit,
even
of course.
put on
But
it.
I'm saying, like, you don't, like, after a year, you're like, you got your day-to-day stuff. You got something that's, like, kind of filling in for that bad negativity space in there, you know, and just kind of moving stuff around throughout your life while you're getting rid of bad stuff and good stuff at the same time. You know, it's tough.
Yeah, no, you're right. A year is a really good time frame for people to really get
Yeah.
a full picture of how their life
Yeah.
could be without it. How would you say I'm different than I was? How do I show up with
Just
more
everything.
everything?
Yeah. It's like the way you get up in the morning, the way you talk, the way you look, the way you react to things, even like taking a second before you should just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely deserve to be screamed at and counted too, you know.
But I definitely am more patient.
You definitely had a shorter temper,
Oh, for sure.
you know?
Yeah,
Like,
it wouldn't take much to. No, that's true because I did have a short fuse and I was always
so
so
I couldn't
stressed
ask
out.
you,
and
I couldn't
overwhelmed.
ask you like a normal thing at a wrong time. Like now I feel like I can ask you no matter what time of day it is, you know?
Yeah.
Unless like it's at nighttime, you know, like you're going to sleep.
Well, I appreciate you, and I'm so proud of you. You're doing such good things, and you're just such a good person,
you, Ma.
and I'm just so happy everything you and your sister are accomplishing, and you guys have goals, and you're just really, really good people, and that's all I can ask for.
That's where we get it from.
Aw,
Love you, Mom.
aw, I love you too. Thank you.